A once trusted Bronx daycare is now the center of unimaginable grief. 1-year-old River Wilson was found unresponsive in the daycare's backyard pool. And tonight, urgent questions are being raised about the hazards state inspectors apparently missed. Investigator Mahsa Saeidi is working to get answers for River's parents and all families who rely on daycare to keep their children safe.
It might be me today, it might be me and my wife today, but what about the other families? We have other families that are still dropping their kids in the daycare. So we need answers to our questions.
The greatest loss. River was their only child. Ifeok and Ima Wilson entrusted her to a state-licensed daycare steps from home. River had been going to Anna's Butterfly Garden Family Group in the Bronx close to a year. August 1st was her last day.
I walked in there, she was so happy. He's saying hi to everybody, all the neighbors.
Soon neighbors were at the door. River was hurt.
I didn't pick up anything, I just decided to run over there. I was screaming and I was panicking as well, so she was lifeless on the floor. The next thing, they put River on the stretcher and they put her in the ambulance.
And the worst day of my life happened.
Less than 2 hours after the drop-off at daycare, River was dead.
I'm going to put the little baby in the ground and I'm here. She was very joyful. And she infected anybody she worked with because she's very, very happy little child.
Police sources say caretaker Anna Gonzalez was cooking when she realized she hadn't seen River for about 20 minutes. She searched the home first, then sources say she found River in the backyard pool, unresponsive.
How did she manage to walk from the side door to the pool side, which would definitely take some minutes, and nobody was supervising and nobody was away?
The Wilsons only recently discovered there was a pool.
So before July 4th, you didn't know that whole year?
No.
I was shocked at the size of that pool. And they assured me that, no one has access to this place.
Access to pools is something the Office of Children and Family Services, OCFS, is required to check. It's a section on the state's inspection form. On at least 8 different visits from 2022 to 2025, OCFS inspectors clicked yes. The pool was in compliance. But just hours after River's death, they said it wasn't. The pool was too close to the property and the pool fence was too short, 36 inches high, not 48 inches as required.
When I searched up Anna's daycare and looked at the reviews, I saw nothing. Everything looked like it was okay.
Something else the family didn't know, 2 years before River, another apparent oversight. In 2023, the state cited the daycare, inspectors writing, quote, "Children cannot be left without competent supervision." The next month, the inspectors reported the issue was corrected.
We're doing a story about River, and we wanted to speak with Anna.
We left multiple messages and a note for Anna Gonzalez at the daycare, but haven't been able to reach her. OCFS records name her as the primary caregiver. The daycare's license has been suspended. The NYPD and Bronx District Attorney tell me Gonzalez hasn't been charged with a crime. The investigation is ongoing.
That was actually what attracted us, because it's actually a licensed daycare.
OCFS head Dr. Demia Harris-Madden declined a request for an interview. Her office won't talk about past inspections or systematic oversight, only saying the safety and well-being of all children is our top priority.
She loved going to church. She loved looking at the stained glass windows and saying, wow, what's that?
At the church, one last time.
How is this happening?
The family made River's funeral public. Ifeok and Ima Wilson want to spotlight apparent inadequacies and the state's oversight of daycares. James Williams is their attorney.
If they had known that there was a violation, if that were easier to find, and they knew about the lack of supervision, and they were able to ask these questions before making the decision to put their daughter in this licensed facility, maybe things would have been different.
River was actually a light to my life.
The nurses stopping by, dropping off my babies. My baby's footprints and handprints. Everybody's support has been immense. It gives like a glimmer of hope. Without the sweetest person that was on this earth.
So what exactly happened in 2023? And what steps did the state take to verify the daycare was properly watching children? And if pools are a known risk, why aren't parents notified? What's changed since River died? These are questions that Commissioner Demir Harris-Madden will not answer, but we're not going to leave this family behind.
Those home videos, Mahsa.
I know.
I mean, she was clearly adored and loved by her parents. How long had this daycare been in operation before the license was suspended?
Since 2018, it's got its license. The family tells me that the daycare owner is not communicating with them, but as you said, they adored her. They loved her. She went to 5 different countries. They are and were the best parents.
She's full of life, that little child. Mahsa, thank you.